Well, good morning, everybody, and thank you so much for tuning on in to our Valley News Now desk this morning. We've got a pretty gloomy day on this first alert weather day. You can see that rain out on the roadways there. It was raining pretty much all morning, I guess. We've been looking at that. Well, one more second. I'm just getting my computer set up for you here, okay? One more time, thank you so much for joining us here on our Valley News Now desk. My name is Alex Larson. So we're going to talk just about that right away, okay? We're going to talk about weather. I'm going to get my screen set up to share with you here, and we're going to hop on over to the Valley News Live website. Over here, meteorologist Lisa Green just updating this for us on our First Alert Friday. We're back to warmer temperatures by Sunday, but we still got today and tomorrow to go. So we're sitting at 61 and some light rain in Fargo right now. Going to rain until about noon. Then it's going to pick back up at about 2 o'clock, it looks like. Showers, few showers. You're going to be seeing that. We've got our radar here. You can check that out if you're interested in that. Friday afternoon, we're looking at more rain, few thunder showers, threats, slick roads, isolated flood risk. You can see on our sky cam that I was showing you too, those roads are pretty glossy out there. If you're going to be driving out, you got a morning commute to make, definitely something to be mindful of as you hit the roads. So possible impacts, 2 inches of rain, isolated flooding possible, highest totals expected in the southern Red River Valley and southeastern North Dakota. We're going to click on our 11-day planner here. You can see tomorrow we're looking at more showers, 70 degrees, like meteorologist Lisa Green had just said in her update. We kind of skimmed over there. On Sunday, we're going to heat back up 76 degrees. So get through the 66 degrees today. There is light at the end of the tunnel, and Monday is the first day of fall. And it's not, relatively speaking, I guess that's a pretty warm start to fall. That's fine by me. You can see sunny, partly cloudy, not looking too bad as we kick off that first week of fall. Next weekend, we're looking at 73, 75, low to mid 70s. Isn't too bad. And remember, our First Alert Storm Team works very hard to keep you updated in the know with everything you need to know, especially as we take on rain, showers, thunderstorms, all that jazz. You can follow that on the VNN weather app. They'll post updates for you throughout the day, live updates. They'll also give you that live radar that'll follow you no matter where you go. So even if you do leave the Red River Valley, you're out on vacation, just hitting the road, you'll be able to keep us with you, and we'll be able to have those alerts follow you, again, no matter where you go. Free in the App Store, easy to use, so go ahead and download that app after you watch this. So don't click out just yet. We're going to hop on over to our news portion of this segment. Switching gears here, the 2 men who are still on the run after a shooting in Fargo on Wednesday, police believe they shot a man along First Avenue South at a home again Wednesday night. That victim is expected to survive. So the 2 men were already known to police. I'm going to pull up their mugshots for you in just 1 second. Braden Poitra is wanted on drug-related charges, and this is before the shooting, remember? So Braden Poitra is wanted on drug-related charges. He's on the right-hand side of your screen. Dennis Salinas Jr. is wanted for fleeing police. So again, like I just said, these men are no stranger to police in this situation. And these charges are in addition to the robbery and attempted murder charges they are now facing. These men are considered armed and dangerous, and if you do see them, be sure to give police a call. We've got details on our website, the police phone number. You can also send an anonymous tip by texting keyword Fargo PD and your tip to 847-411. And we've got new information about a fatal shooting in downtown Fargo. So 20-year-old Ciandre Douglas is facing murder charges after that shooting back on August 3rd. If you're familiar with this one, Fargo police confirming at Fargo's Liquor Control Board meeting, that one was on Wednesday night. Ciandre Douglas is, again, only 20 years old, and he was allowed inside the bar, District 64, just before 12:30 on the morning of August 3rd. So the question we have here is, why was he even in the bar to begin with? Police say security camera footage shows his ID was never checked. So Douglas was arrested on August 5th in Jamestown in connection to the murder of Elijah Hughes on that August 3rd morning in the 4700 block of 16th Avenue South. Police went on to say that over the course of that August 2nd night into August 3rd morning, there were more people whose IDs weren't checked going into District 64. They say 5 to 8 other people got in without their IDs being checked.
They observed one of the suspects from that evening The homicide suspect from 4702 16th Avenue South. They observed him going into District 64 at around 12:24 a.m. At that time, the bouncer didn't check his ID, and detectives know that suspect to be 20 years of age.
So Douglas is being held on a $1 million bond as he waits for his preliminary hearings to the murder charge, as well as another shooting. In that case, he allegedly fired shots in the area of Essentia Hospital back on July 22nd. If you're familiar with this, that put the hospital into lockdown. Police also say officers did go to try and issue citations as a result of this, but they weren't able to get in contact with the owner or the bouncer who let him in. Police do say that the bouncer is no longer employed there. However, charges are still being pursued. And a child is hurt after being hit by a pickup in Moorhead. Officials say the 7-year-old entered the crosswalk at an intersection Wednesday night on his bike, and the driver of the pickup failed to yield. That child has serious but non-life-threatening injuries and was taken to the hospital. Driver of the pickup, Pamela Wold, was cited for failure to yield. And check this out. This has been a pretty popular story on our website the past few days. The bill's been paid at Wasabi in downtown Fargo, but not by the Dine-In Dasher. We caught up with Wasabi's owner yesterday about an unpaid $130 bill, Wednesday, when the alleged thief showed up, and we caught her on camera. You can see her dancing in the background there. Her entire confrontation with police. You can watch that on our website, valleynewslive.com, or your free VNN News app. And yesterday, 2 different people actually came to Wasabi to cover that bill, each leaving the restaurant $130. We don't know right now if the Dine-In Dasher will be charged, but we'll continue to follow this story for you over on our VNL News app. You can stay updated with all of these stories and more, everything you need to know to stay in the loop on what's going on in our community. And check this out. Do you see that? This is one of the iconic Dwayne's House of Pizzas, fresh out of the oven at its just as fresh University Drive location in Fargo. So Dwayne's House of Pizza has been reopened for a little over a month. They opened back up again on August 14th. That's in the Block Complex. And customers, new and old, have been out to enjoy all they got to offer. I stopped by a few days ago to get a taste. Let's take a listen.
It was just kind of time to move into something new, something a little bigger, something a little nicer.
And they did just that here at Dwayne's House of Pizza.
Yeah, we just kind of hit the ground running with it.
If you haven't stopped by or seen the new Block Complex, there is plenty of parking. The lot is over double the size of the old.
Same staff, same equipment, just brought it over here into a new building, so that was a big deal too, to keep everything the same.
But let's go back in time, because the history of Dwayne's is a deep dish.
The first store was in 1959, kind of along the river there in Moorhead. And then we had the second store was on Center Avenue.
The one on University opening in 1975.
Since 1975, yep.
I'll do the math for you here. That was 50 years at the old University spot, where the Fargo staple is serving up pizza as well as memories.
The old location was very nostalgic.
Many of them shared with District Manager Jesse Shanalak.
They had their first date at Dwayne's in like 1960, or they had the first time they got married, they came in here for like a reception, or just so many nostalgic memories of people coming, generations of people coming in and sharing those and having them come in here and see the new building and then being really excited for it. It's been really awesome.
And while some things change,
we do have a party room now, we have a patio, a bigger bar, more seating.
Others stay exactly the same.
As we make our own dough every day. We slice our own cheese, we have our own custom sauce we make, we have our own custom meats that we have. You can literally come in and have a pizza that the dough was made that day, the cheese was sliced that day.
Pizza made right there, fresh for you.
There's not a lot of places in town that do that, or anywhere for that matter. So that I think is a really special deal to have something that fresh and handmade.
At Dwayne's House of Pizza, Alex Larson, Valley News Live. So that story was so much fun to put together. It was so good getting out to Dwayne's and meeting everybody there. Super awesome location. If you haven't been over there yet, of course, Dwayne's Pizza, delicious. We've been knowing that. One of our directors earlier said, I should have used Slice of History. And I was like, man, I should have put that in the script. Anyways, Super fun story to do there. Dwayne's is delicious. If you haven't been out yet, go check it out. As we know, you can also pick up Dwayne's House of Pizza at Midtown Tavern in Moorhead, and you can also get it at Southtown Poorhouse in South Fargo. And while that big patio, it's not going to be open this season, we are told to expect some fun additions when it is open for seating in 2026. So lots of exciting stuff going on there. It'll be cool to see that block complex develop. Moving on here, Green Goods in Moorhead is now open to adult use cannabis customers. So the dispensary located off Main Avenue and 7th Street South had previously only served medical patients. But as of Tuesday, anyone 21 and older with a valid government issued ID can purchase products. I'm going to get that pulled up for you here. Give me 1 second.
If you are an adult use customer coming into the store, you'll have to bring a valid government issued ID. You will have access to a curated selection of our flower and pre-rolls, edibles, vapes, and more. There is a daily purchase limit that applies under Minnesota state law for adult use customers who are 21 plus.
So medical patients, they can expect the same specialized care and exclusive products that they've relied on for years, even as the dispensary welcomes adult use. Because this includes expanded product selections, and higher potency product items. So thank you so much for joining us here on our Valley News Now desk. That's about all I got for you here on this Friday morning. Remember, we've got a rainy day again today, but there is light at the end of the tunnel. We've got those warmer temperatures coming back on Sunday, first day of fall on Monday. Lots of exciting stuff going on outside, and we will keep you updated here online and on air throughout the day and over the weekend as well. We've got a team working to keep you in the loop with everything that's going on within our community. One more time, thank you so much for joining us here on our Valley News Now desk. My name is Alex Larson. I'm going to see you back here on Monday. I hope you have a great